Mr. Boris's office was always quiet and dusty. I sat there watching the dust move in the light while he explained, for the fourth time, how to put books in ABC order. He talked to me like I was a little kid who couldn't hold a spoon. "Look, me," he said, pointing at a book. "M comes after L, do you get it? Or do I need to draw you a picture?" I just kept my hands in my lap. My nails were clean, but usually they were covered in grease from working 10 hours a day on the shop floor. "I understand, Mr. Boris," I said, real quiet. He sighed like he was exhausted. "I know you try, but people from where you come from usually have a hard time actually doing the work." He never yelled. He just used silence to make me feel small. Sometimes I'd give him a big report I worked on until 2 a.m. and he wouldn't even look at it. He'd just mess with his fancy clothes and act like I wasn't even in the room. What I was really thinking. Inside my head, I knew a lot. I knew everything about the metal in the shop. I even figured out how to fix a big machine that his expensive engineers couldn't fix, but I never said anything. Every time I tried to talk, he looked at me like I was a dog barking. One day, it was raining, and Mr. Boris wanted to test me. He brought a broken motorcycle into the shop. It was an old, expensive bike. "This takes a smart mind," he said. "I don't expect you to fix it. Just watch me so you can see how a smart person works." The lesson. For 3 hours, I just stood there. He was terrible at it. His hands were shaking, and he was getting mad because he couldn't get the engine parts to fit together. "It's broken," he shouted, throwing his tools down. "The parts are junk. This bike is just unfixable." He looked at me, hoping I'd feel dumb so he didn't have to feel like a failure. "Go back to your books," he whispered. "Some things are too hard for people like you." He went to get a drink, looking sad and scared. I realized then that he wasn't actually strong. He just wanted me to be small so he could feel big. Leaving for good. When he left the room, I walked over to the motorcycle. I didn't need fancy tools. I just felt the parts with my fingers, made one little adjustment to the fuel line, and kicked the starter. The engine roared to life. It was the loudest sound in the world. I didn't wait for him to come back. I knew if he saw I fixed the bike, he wouldn't be happy. He would just find a new way to be mean to me. I went to my locker, grabbed my coat, and left my keys on the books I'd finished. I walked out into the rain. I finally realized I spent years trying to show him I was smart, but he was too scared to see it. I didn't need him to tell me I was good. I already knew I was brilliant, even if I was all by myself. I walked away into the fog and never went back.